following an onboard explosion and fire aboard a cargo ship identified as 1A 503 off the coast of Kerala, China expressed gratitude to Indian authorities for their swift and professional rescue efforts. The vessel caught fire off Kerala's Kosikor coast. The vessel, sailing under the flag of Singapore, was carrying containers from Colombo to Mumbai. Sharing a post on X, the spokesperson of the Chinese embassy in India said that China's gratitude goes to the Indian Navy and the Mumbai Coast Guard for their prompt and professional rescue. The cargo ship was carrying 650 containers when the blaze erupted. At least 4 out of 22 crew members are said to be missing, and 5 were injured in that incident. Of the total 22 crew members on board, 14 were Chinese, including 6 from Taiwan. Earlier reports revealed 18 of the crew members were forced to abandon ship, with several of them leaping into the sea to escape the flames. The fire also led to the loss of nearly 50 containers into the sea. The Indian Coast Guard and Navy swiftly launched a joint rescue operation. INS Surat and a Dornier aircraft were immediately deployed by the Indian Navy to render necessary assistance. This incident comes just weeks after another maritime mishap involving the Liberian container ship MSC Elsa 3, which sank off the Kerala coast on May 23rd. And for the latest, our correspondent Siddharth MP has sent us this report.
The Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard are engaged in a major firefighting operation off the coast of Kerala. We're talking about a maritime fire accident involving 1A 503, a Singapore-flagged vessel which was sailing off the coast of Kerala. It was traveling between Colombo, Sri Lanka and Mumbai, India, when the ship started reporting onboard explosions from its containers. This incident began yesterday morning, and since then the ship has been ablaze. In fact, the worrying aspect is that 4 crew members of the ship are still missing. The search operations for them are underway. Thankfully, the Indian Navy and Coast Guard and their timely intervention has led to the rescue of 18 of the ship's 22 crew members, and all the crew members have been brought ashore. Let's also keep in mind that this is an operation that is very, very challenging because of the fact that maritime accidents such as this involving ships carrying explosives are very challenging, because there are always risks that containers can explode and also damage nearby vessels, which is why the Indian Coast Guard and Navy are carrying out a very calculated and careful operation at sea. Right now, we're also given to understand that the ship is tilted and it's not in its actual position. This is also one of the risks of firefighting, because excess water on board can lead to overweight and tilt the ship. From Chennai, Siddharth MP, WION, World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.